Okay, for today we are going to discuss the preparation of the final output of the accounting process. Ano? You will ask me bakit hindi na i-discuss yung worksheet preparation and the preparation of adjusting entries. Una, the preparation of worksheet, in some authors, it is not necessary because yung worksheet preparation is just a working paper in order for you to see no yung flow from an adjusted trial balance going to adjusted trial balance, and then segregating the accounts na dapat i-present on the income statement and yung dapat i-present sa balance sheet. In short, working paper lang siya. Para lang siyang, ito pala yung flow. Parang instead of different sheet of paper in a 10-column worksheet, makikita mo lahat including its the net income. You can automatically determine if merong net loss, yun no. And then because nakikita din yung from unadjusted to adjusted trial balance, makikita mo yung anong account ang na-adjust at ano yung account na hindi na-adjust because of the adjusting entries. For the preparation of adjusting entries, okay, it is not advisable na mai-discuss at your level, senior high school, yung adjusting entries. Okay? Upon checking the curriculum of the Department of Education, no, the preparation of adjusting entries is not advisable. Pero kung naging face-to-face na class ito, guys, no, even if it is not part of the curriculum, i-discuss ko yon. Pero dahil limited lang yung time natin in discussing, no? Unlike on the traditional way of this of classes na face to face, that sometimes a subject um twice a week magkikita-kita. Unlike sa ngayon, no, alternate lang. We are conducting classes online every other week. So, kung kaya lang ng oras, why not? Uh, another reason that kaya hindi yan talaga inisasama on senior high school curriculum, kung yung journalizing is masyado nang mataas for a senior high school student, sa journalizing pa lang, no? Okay? On the preparation of journal entries, parang mataas na yung analytical capability na dapat. Ano pa kaya sa adjusting entries? Kasi, to give you a backgrounder, no, on the adjusting entries, yung adjusting entries is you are required to adjust the original entries. Ano po ibig sabihin nun? You are required to determine any errors na nangyari on the preparation of the original entries. Pag sinabi ko pong original entries, I am referring to the journal entries that we prepared sa una. Okay? And then, if there are errors, ibig sabihin may mali sa amount, may mali sa figures, may mali sa account titles na ginamit, dapat i-adjust yon using another entry na tinatawag nating adjusting entry. Another use of adjusting entry is to correct. No? Kasi kung is to correct, okay? In dahil to correct naman, to correct yung mga mali-mali. Yung another purpose pa ng adjusting entry is to determine to ano ba yan, to make additional entries, no, to make additional entries para ma-recognize yung hindi pa nare-recognize upon um upon the journalizing stage. Ibig sabihin, um bumili ka ng, for example, na bumili ka ng supplies, then upon recording it, first time na ni-record mo yung account, yung transaction na yon, assuming you debited supplies, then you credited cash, no, ganon. Okay, take note, supplies is an asset. It is an asset account. Okay? Let's focus on the supplies. Okay? Pero at the end of the period, upon checking on your drawer, yung supplies na 100 pesos, nung binilang mo at the year end or month end or kahit lang within a week, no, nung binilang mo, yung 100 sheets na bond paper naging 50 sheets na lang, 'di ba? So, paano mo masasabi na yung amount na supplies na meron ka doon on the original entry is same pa rin after 7 days? Okay? So, you need to make sure, no? You need to make sure na makorek mo yung amount ng original entry on the day na i-adjust mo na siya. Ipapareflect mo na yung talagang actual at existing na value of the supplies na meron ka. Okay? Actually, um, I know, hindi nyo na yun naiintindihan yung pinagsasasabi ko no, on adjusting entries. Kasi masyado talaga siyang mataas. Mataas na understanding and analytical na skill. Okay? Yun. Okay? Kaya i-skip po natin yung parts na yon. Okay? Kasi if you are going to proceed naman in the accountancy program sa pag-college nyo, well, i-discuss rin naman ito ulit. Okay? I-discuss rin naman yun po ulit. Okay? So, dahil i-skip po natin yung preparation of worksheet and preparation of adjusting entries, we will focus now on the preparation of the financial statements. A financial statement is a report, guys. No, it is a complete set of statements that provides no accounting information already. Okay, the financial statements, okay, is a set of financial statement, a set of statements. Okay? At itong statements na to, 'di ba kasi set nga siya, this statements composing the complete set of financial statement are interrelated to each other. Okay? And the purpose of this statement is to provide already the accounting information to its user. So, ibig sabihin, yung ginawa po nating journal entries, ginawa po natin on posting, at ginawa nating trial balance, those are just preparatory stages in order for you to have a four, more or less, no, isa sa balance sheet, that is one statement in a financial statement, one bond paper for income statement, one bond paper for the statement of changes in equity. We have another sheet of paper or bond paper for the statement of cash flows. And the last is, sometimes nakabooklet to, the notes to financial statement. Take note, itong limang ito, ang pinaka-importanting produkto on the accounting cycle. Kasi these are the things that we are going to disclose or to present or to provide, no, to the users the of the accounting information. Again, we have five statements, the complete set of the financial statement composed of five different statements. We have the balance sheet, the income statement, the statement of cash flow, the statement of changes in equity, and notes to financial statement. But for today, we are going to focus on the first three statements. Okay? Sa first three statements lang muna. Because on the notes to financial statement, mahirap-hirap yon. Okay? Mahirap-hirap yon. Okay? And then on the notes to financial statement, I will just give a short backgrounder or description of a notes to financial statement, kasi even in tertiary education, okay, sa college, hindi po ito itinuturo kung paano ginagawa. Okay? Certified public accountants or graduate of accountancy program, okay, hindi po agad na pag-graduate nila, alam na nila yung gumawa ng notes to financial statement. Natututo lang po sila when they undergo already trainings. Okay? Kasi masyadong um, ito kasi yung notes to financial statement is masyadong mga grammar-grammar na po yun. Okay? Sige. Okay na po tayo doon? Okay? Any reaction muna? Ready na po ba tayo? Okay. Sige. So, we are going to prepare no that first three statements of the financial statement. So, our topic for today is the preparation of income statement, statement of changes in equity, and balance sheet. Last time, I discussed to you on how are we going to prepare the trial balance, the unadjusted trial balance. Assuming ito po yung trial balance na ginawa natin last time, no? Okay? We have the account titles, okay, with its corresponding balances. This is the debit naman, and this is the credit. Okay, so these are the corresponding balances for each account title, and we observe that the total debit and the total credit is still balanced, no? So we will presume that na itong trial balance na binigay is correct and accurate. Okay? So how are we going to prepare an income statement and statement of changes in equity and a balance sheet? Okay? Using the trial balance that you have, no? Okay, that we can able now to prepare the income statement, the statement of changes in equity, and the balance sheet. Okay? So, let's begin with the preparation of the income statement. Ito po yung ordinary format of an income statement. Ano po ba yung income statement? Well, the income statement give us an information related to the performance of the business organization. Okay? Again, no? Pag sinabi pong income statement, the information that can provide is about the performance of the business organization. Ano po yung sinasabing performance? Referring po ba to sa dance performance, singing performance? Well, hindi po, no? We are pertaining to the operational performance of the business organization. Okay? Paano po natin masasabi that the business organization is performing well? Okay? Masasabi po natin that the business organization is performing well if the income statement shows a favorable result on the part of the business organization. When masasabing favorable on the part of the business organization? Well, it magiging favorable lang yan pag makita po natin na meron po tayong net income. Ibig sabihin, the total revenues exceeds or greater than the total expenses. Oo, no? Doon po natin masasabi that good or more than good, no? Yung performance nung isang company if there is net income. Pag naging net loss naman yan, well, others would say that the company, okay, wasn't able to obtain its targets dahil sa ano kayang rason. Okay? Yun, no? Pag mag-net loss yan, hindi po naman agad-agad natin sabihin na hindi maganda yung performance. Baka naman kasi there are uncontrollable factors on the part of the organizations. That's why nagkaroon po sila ng net losses. For example, if there is an economic crisis on the economic crisis where the company is operating, okay, posible po isang factor po na nagkakaroon ng mga net losses. Pangalawa, okay, for example, itong mga nangyayari ngayong panahon, pandemic, catastrophe, disasters, okay, posible po yun yung cause ng magkaroon ng net losses even if naging agresibo yung isang kumpanya. Worst comes to worst na rason why there is a net loss dahil sa management, no? Dahil sa management. Okay? So, in short pa rin, the income statement will provide information related to the performance of the business organization. Okay. Let us see ano yung importanteng mga parts ng income statement. Well, we have its heading, okay? Parati pong sinisimulan po sa heading yung pangalan ng company, that is A Enterprise, assuming this is A Enterprise, and then the second line from the head in the heading is the name of the statement being prepared. Yung tawag, dahil income statement po yung ginagawa natin, so income statement po yung pangalan ng report na to. Other term for the income statement, by the way guys, no, as per um, generally accepted accounting principle, is yung tinatawag na is for big corporation, tinatawag po nila itong statement, okay, statement of comprehensive income. Okay, in other companies naman na wala naman silang mga comprehensive income, okay, pwede po itong tawaging statement of financial performance. Okay, pero kung pwede pa rin gamitin yung income statement. Itong dalawang to, ito po yung mas technical na pangalan nila based on the generally accepted accounting principle. Pero acceptable pa rin yung tinatawag na income statement. In reality naman, meron naman tinatawag na statement of profit or losses. Income statement pa rin po yun. Okay. So, how are we going to prepare, no? Sa second line item pa lang tayo, no? On the third item or line item of the heading, take note na ito pong for the year ended, ito po yung dapat na phrase na gagamitin in the preparation of the income statement for the year ended. If annualize, ha, yung ginagawang report na income statement for the year ended. Pag buong taon na po yung report na ginagawa natin. Sir, what if yung ginagawa ko lang is for a monthly report? E di, tawagin mong for the month ended. Sir, what if kung for a quarter, edi tawagin natin for the quarter ended. If it is for a semi-annual na report, okay, for the semi-annual, no, ended, ganon, okay. But common po is for the year ended kung annualized pong report yung ginagawa natin. It is divided into two different elements. We have the revenue or the income element and the expenses. All you need to do, okay, is to list down all revenue accounts. Okay, after listing down all revenue accounts, okay, so in this case, kasi yung revenue account natin pertaining lang sa service income, so the service income lang po na account title yung isinulat ko on the income statement that I am going to prepare. So, af- nang pag maisulat mo na yung word na service income or yung account title na service income, all you need to do is to copy the value of the service income sa trial balance, which is 560,000. Okay, so that is 560,000. And then, pag na-list down mo lahat ng revenues, okay, i-total mo lahat ng revenues. Kung dalawang revenues yan, yung source of revenue, i-list down yung dalawa, kopyahin yung value ng bawat isang account title, then i-add silang dalawa, and then you need to consider that as the total revenue. Okay? In this case, isa lang naman yung source of income natin, which is the service income, so that is 560,000. For the operating expenses, i-list down lahat ng expense accounts. Okay, in this case, we have the salaries expense, the rent expense, the transportation, and the utilities. Okay, from that, okay, ilipat ko lang to siya dito ha. Okay, okay. So, pag nailista na po lahat natin ng mga operating expenses, kailangan po natin gawin is kopyahin din lahat ng mga account balances on each expense account. So, salaries expense, 170, rent expense, 175, transportation, we have 45, and then the utilities, we have 35. Okay? After that, i-add po natin yan. Total expenses or total operating expenses. Okay? Total expenses. Okay? Magkano yon? That is a sum of the of all expenses. So that is 425,000. Pag ma-determine na yung total expenses natin, and then meron na po tayong total revenue, to come up whether there is a net loss or a net income, okay, net income or loss, okay, you need to make sure na ibawas yung expenses sa income na meron tayo sa total revenue. So we have 560 minus 425. So because revenue is greater than the total expenses, again, no, because revenue is greater than the total expenses, meron pong net income. If the total expenses naman is greater than the total revenue, yung tawag doon net loss, nalugi po yung kumpanya dahil mas maraming ginastusan kaysa sa mga income na meron. Okay? So, after that, we will make a double rule. Importante pong lagyan ng double rule after computing. No? In this case, double rule po tayo. Ayun. So, that is 135. Ganun lang po gawin yung income statement. Okay, we can able to present already the income statement to its users, and we can also provide information on based on the information related to the performance of the company. In this case, no, we could say that the performance of the company is quite good considering that the total revenue is greater than the total expenses. Okay? Sige. Next statement that we are going to prepare is the statement of changes in equity. The statement of changes in equity just show how the beginning capital, okay, change, no? Paano po nagbago yung beginning capital natin? Okay? Ano pong mga factors that affects the changes on the capital account? Okay? No? Capital account. Okay? Na iintindihan po ba, by the way, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very well, no? Let's assume, guys, let us assume, okay, hopefully, okay, let us assume that itong capital na to is the beginning balance, no? This 600,000 is the beginning capital balance. Ibig sabihin, from the time it was from the time the company instituted, 600,000 lang yung puhunan. So we have 600,000, kopyahin lang po natin na yun, no? Okay, kopyahin. Okay? That is the 600,000 is the beginning capital. Okay. Sir, what if there were additional investments? No? Take note, the additional investments are already incorporated on the trial balance. Yung value po, take note that the value of the capital, okay, if there are additional investments made within the year, Okay? Yung value po nakikita mo agad sa trial balance is not the beginning capital already because it is a composition of additional investments and the beginning capital. So you need to segregate no yung beginning and then the additional investments made. Paano po ginagawa yung segregation, sir? Well, you need to check on the T account. Oo, kukunin mo yung T account ng capital so that you can see ano po ba yung simula and then ano yung mga naidagdag. Okay, kasi yung mga naidagdag on the T account, those are the additional investment. Should I present it, sir, on the face of the statement of changes in equity? Yes. No, dapat po natin i-present yan. Okay, dapat po yun i-present. Dapat nga sunod sa okay, sa beginning capital. If there are additional investment, considering that we assume that the 600,000, okay, that the 600,000 is the beginning capital and there were no additional investments made by the owner, okay, the additional investment will be zero. Okay, ganun yon, no? Sir, what if on the T account, assuming ito yung T account, no? Ito yung T account ni, okay, ni ng A drawing no, ito yung T account, assuming nga ito yung T account ng A drawing, okay, A drawing, ito yung T account niya, okay, so yung beginning sinabi doon that is 100,000, okay, that is 100,000 and then after ito beginning, then after the beginning balance meron sinabing additional na 500. Kaya naging 600 at the ending balance. Ano, 600. So itong 600 na to, okay, must be segregated at gawin mo itong 100 yung beginning, assuming lang, no? And then yung pangalawa, additional investment, yung lahat ng investment na ginawa. Okay, ito, isa lang naman yung investment, so that is 500,000. Okay? Ganun po yun. You begin with the beginning balance and then consider the additional investment. Okay? Pero our assumption is that the 600,000 is beginning balance only. And then, after determining the beginning balance and then checking if there were additional investment, we need to consider the net income or the net loss na na-determine po natin saan? Sa income statement. Take note, we have a net income of 135. Ayun, related silang dalawa, no? Yung magko-connect kay statement of changes in equity to the net income is to the income statement is the net income or the net loss na na-compute po natin. Ito po ang magko-connect sa kanila. Ito silang dalawa. Okay, si 135 at ito, connected yan silang dalawa. Okay. Sir, what if it is a net loss? Net loss po yung na-reflect on the statement on the income statement. Well, that must be deducted. Less net loss. Kaya nga nakaparenthesis kasi ibig sabihin, ibabawas yung net loss sa beginning capital. Okay. And then, after that, we need to consider the drawing account. In the trial balance, meron pong binigay na drawing account amounting to, okay, amounting to 125 at kailangan po yun i-consider. Okay, from that, we can now able to determine the ending capital balance. Kung magkano na lang yung matitira. Okay, or ano yung ending balance ng capital. That is 600. Add additional investment if there were additional investments made. Add kung net income minus kung net loss. In this case, because we have a net income, we need to add the net income and then deduct the drawing or the withdrawals made so that we can able to see na 610 na po yung bago nating capital. Okay? Ano kaya yung reason bakit from 600 naging 610? Because of a net income na 135 At then, meron kayong withdrawal from the business na 125 na dagdagan po yung capital natin ng 10,000 pesos. So, yun lang po interpretation nun. Ano yung mga factors na nakaka-affect sa paglago ng kapital o sa pag-decline ng capital. Okay? So, yon, no? That is the statement of changes in equity. And before we proceed, no, I just want to remind you because this is a statement. This is one statement of the complete set of the financial statement. It must have heading as well. Begin with the name of the company, followed by the name of the statement being prepared, and then because we are reporting at year end, that must be for the year ended December 31, 2021. Okay, so that is the statement of changes and equity. Let us proceed to the last statement that I'm going to discuss for today, the balance sheet. Balance sheet. Again, meron din po yan heading. We have the name of the company, the name of the name of the the name of the statement, which is balance sheet, or mas madalas na po siyang tawagin ngayong statement of financial position. Okay, statement of financial position. Bakit po siya tinawag na statement of financial position? Because the balance sheet or the statement of financial position provides information about the financial position, no, of the business organization. If we talk about financial position, we're talking about here the capability of the company to pay its liabilities or debts, no. In short, na dinidetermine po ng balance sheet if the company is highly liquid company or highly solvent na company. Okay? Sige. Okay. Pag sinabi po nating highly liquid na company, it can easily and capable to pay its liabilities when it is due. Sometimes marami yung assets para bayaran lahat ng utang. Okay, ganun yung highly liquid. Well, anyways, on your basic finance, no, in your basic finance na subject, i-discuss naman kung how are we going to interpret yung mga statements. In this yung kailangan ko lang gawin is how are you going to prepare the statements. Okay, sige. Okay, so how are we going to prepare that? Okay, well, it composed of two different sections. Okay, we have the assets and the liabilities and owner's equity na section. Okay, we have the assets, mauna sa mga assets, and then sa pangalawang section is the liabilities and owner's equity na section. Okay? But before we proceed there, no, nakaligtaan ko that we need to provide the date, no? The date when the report is being prepared, no? That is December 31, 2021. No qualifying statement to be added. The date is enough. Okay? It is already enough, no? Okay. Sige. Paano po natin gagawin yan? Okay, babalikan po natin yung trial balance kasi yun yung source of information na dapat i-disclose. Okay, so ito yung lahat. The 500, 350, 150, and 40. Iko-copy ko lang siya lahat, no? Kopyahin po natin lahat. Okay, kasi yun naman yung mga values na dapat ma-present on the balance sheet. Okay, that is ito. Mhm. Dito po natin ilagay. Okay. And then, after that, let us add, no? Let us add. Okay. So, that is 1,040,000. On the accounts payable, okay, lagyan po natin siya ng equal sign, no? On the accounts payable, dapat lang natin kopyahin yung nasa trial balance. So, no? Yun lang po yung dapat yung gawin. The accounts payable is 190 and then the notes payable is 240. 240 ba? Okay. Ito, no, kinakabahan na ako kung balanse ba yung ginawa natin. Okay? So, let us add the total liabilities because this accounts payable and notes payable are both liabilities. Okay? No? Okay? Sige. And then we have total liabilities 430 equal sign. And then the A capital. Ito no importante. The A capital na ilalagay po natin diyan is not the capital balance na nakita nyo on the trial balance. Instead, kasi sabi ko nga connected po silang lahat, itong A capital dapat yung i-represent po natin is coming from the statement of changes in equity. Itong 610 po yung dapat mai-reflect sa balance sheet. Take note, no? Again, if the connection of the income statement and the statement of changes in equity is the net income, okay, that is their connection, yun yung nagko-connect sa kanila. Yung connection naman ng statement of changes in equity to the balance sheet is the ending capital balance na na-compute po natin na 610. Yun po yung dapat i-present in the face of the balance sheet. That is 610, and then we need to total the liability and owner's equity by adding the total liabilities plus the A capital, which is 1,040,000, and then thanks God balanse po tayo. Okay, so pag nakita na po nating balance, okay, let us add double rule. Okay, it is important that the balance sheet, kaya nga balance sheet, because the assets is equal to the liabilities plus owner's equity. Okay, so that is the statement of financial position or the balance sheet. Okay, which provides information related to the financial position of the business organization. It can provide information about how the company can able to pay its debts. Okay, no, for example, if I'm going to interpret this statement, the company can able to pay its liabilities considering that the total cash of the company is 500 and its total liabilities is 430. Kahit bayaran niya yan agad-agad, meron pa rin 70,000 na matitira na cash, and then the company can go on pa rin. Hindi po pa yan mababangkrap. Okay, so yon, that is how are we going to interpret no balance sheet. O one side pa lang yon, no, wala pa yung iba, marami pa po yung basis of interpretation on the balance sheet. Okay, so yun po, dapat i-prepare yung balance sheet, yung statement of changes in equity, and then the income statement. And take note, these three are connected to each other. Yung pang-apat that I na yung pang-apat na statement where ginawan ko na po yun ng pre-recorded video. Okay, pre-recorded video. Okay, na i-share ko na lang tomorrow. Okay, I want you to listen for that kasi kasama yon um, sa saan ba yan? Sa exam natin. Anyways, we will have a review week naman. Okay? We have then the income statement. Okay? So, that's it. That is the preparation of income statement, statement of changes in equity, and balance sheet.